Sing and learn through songs.
Play and sing, learn everything with ease.
See and hear, remember forever with ease.
Let the flowers of knowledge bloom in our hearts.
Let us move ahead and become the best. Sing and learn through songs. How do we know what we see and hear? How do we sense a touch or heat?
How do the tiny receptors in our body
Open the doors to knowledge.
let us sing and learn?
Learn through songs.
Let us discover the secrets of sensation.
When a stimulus comes, the receptors detect it. The nerve impulse reaches the brain. The brain gives an answer and the right instruction, and that is how our response is formed. Stimulus,
Response.
sensory receptors
These are the tiny receptors.
that detect every stimulus. Here is our first question today.
What is a stimulus? Conditions that produce a response. In living organisms are stimuli. They may come from inside the body or from the world outside. Light and sound are external stimuli. Hunger and thirst are internal stimuli. A condition that causes a response
Is what we call a stimulus. When a stimulus comes, the receptors detect it. The nerve impulse reaches the brain. The brain gives an answer and the right instruction, and that is how our response is formed. Now here is another question.
What is a response? An action produced in a living organism as the result of a stimulus, or a change that occurs within the body.
Is what we call a response.
When the light is bright, we close our eyes. When we touch something hot, we pull back our hand. The answer that the body gives to a stimulus
Is what we call a response. Now here is the third question.
What are sensory receptors? They are specialized cells that recognize different stimuli. The endings of certain nerves can also work as receptors. They detect the changes occurring inside and outside the body, known as sensory receptors. They carry messages of information.
Receptors, 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 receptors.
Receptors
Detect a stimuli.
in the eyes, ears, nose, and tongue, and throughout the skin.
Receptors are found. May I ask you one more question?
How is a nerve impulse formed? When a stimulus reaches a receptor, an electrical change is produced. The very first
Message is formed there.
and is called
Receptor potential.
when it reaches the required intensity.
An action potential is produced
It travels through the neuron as a nerve impulse.
and moves towards the brain.
Stimulus,
Receptor
receptor,
potential.
potential,
Potential
potential.
nerve impulse. Brain
What will be formed in the end?
response. Response. May I ask another question? How many kinds of sensations are there?
General senses.
And special senses?
Sensations are of two kinds.
General senses, special senses.
Let us remember these names.
Touch, pain, heat, and pressure.
Are known as general senses.
Vision, hearing, smell, and taste.
Are known as
Special senses.
receptors found in different body parts.
Recognize the general senses.
Receptors in the special sense organs.
Recognize the special senses. May I ask one final question. Which receptor detects which stimulus? Can you tell them one by one? What is the receptor in the eye? The light receptor or photoreceptor?
Which stimulus does it detect?
Light, light, light. What is the receptor in the ear? The hearing receptor or auditory receptor?
Which stimulus does it detect?
Sound, sound, sound. What is the receptor in the nose?
The smell receptor or olfactory receptor?
Which stimulus does it detect?
Smell, smell, smell.
What is the receptor in the tongue? The chemical receptor or chemoreceptor?
Which stimulus does it detect?
Taste, taste, taste. What receptors are found in the skin?
Receptors that detect touch, pressure, heat and cold.
Which stimuli do they detect?
Touch, pressure and temperature.
When a stimulus comes, the receptors detect it. The nerve impulse reaches the brain.
The brain gives an answer and the right instruction, and that is how our response is formed.
Light for the eyes and sound for the ears, smell for the nose and taste for the tongue, touch, pressure and heat for the skin.
Receptors give us the light of knowledge.
Stimulus, response.
Sensory receptors.
When we sing and learn, we will never forget
The wonderful secrets of sensation.
Dear children, through today's educational song, we learned very easily about stimuli responses, sensory receptors, nerve impulses, general senses and special senses. Now, to make sure that you have understood everything clearly, let us recall once again the questions we learned through the song. First question: what is a stimulus? Internal or external conditions that cause a response in living organisms are called stimuli. Light and sound are external stimuli. Hunger and thirst are internal stimuli. A condition that causes a response is called a stimulus. Second question: what is a response? An action that occurs in a living organism, or a change that takes place in the body as a result of a stimulus, is called a response. Closing our eyes when the light becomes bright and pulling our hand away when we touch a hot object are examples of responses. The answer given by the body to a stimulus is called a response. Third question: what are sensory receptors? Specialized cells or the endings of nerves that detect stimuli are called sensory receptors. They detect changes occurring inside and outside the body and carry messages of information. These are called sensory receptors. Fourth question: how is a nerve impulse formed? When a stimulus reaches a receptor, an electrical change is produced there. This is called a receptor potential. When it reaches the required intensity, an action potential is produced. It then travels through the neuron as a nerve impulse towards the brain. So, let us remember the sequence: stimulus, receptor, receptor potential, action potential, nerve impulse, brain and response. Remembering this sequence is enough. Fifth question: how many types of sensations are there? Sensations are of two types: general senses and special senses. Touch, pain, heat and pressure are general senses. Vision, hearing, smell and taste are special senses. Receptors found in different parts of the body detect general sensations. Receptors found in the special sense organs detect special sensations. Sixth question: which receptor detects which stimulus? The receptor in the eye is the light receptor, or photoreceptor. The stimulus it detects is light. The receptor in the ear is the hearing receptor, or auditory receptor. The stimulus it detects is sound. The receptor in the nose is the smell receptor, or olfactory receptor. The stimulus it detects is smell. The receptor in the tongue is the chemical receptor, or chemoreceptor. The stimulus it detects is taste. Receptors in the skin detect touch, pressure, heat and cold. The main stimuli detected by them are touch, pressure and temperature. So children, let us remember once again the main idea we learned today. When a stimulus arrives, the receptors detect it. The nerve impulse reaches the brain. A response is then formed according to the instructions given by the brain. one small thing more. To receive our next educational songs easily, please subscribe to this channel. Those who would like to learn through songs like this can become members of the Paadi Padikkam family right away. Learning important subjects such as biology, chemistry and physics through songs like these will help you understand concepts more easily and face your examinations with greater confidence. Those who are interested in becoming members may send a WhatsApp message to 9061032271. Please type your name, your preferred language and PMS. In the message the membership link will be sent back to you. With this, today's Paadi Padikkam, let us learn through songs. Learning journey comes to an end. We will meet again in the next educational song. Thank you. Namaste. I am your own, Ivan from Paadi Padikkam.
Sing and learn through songs.
Play and sing, learn everything with ease.
See and hear, remember forever with ease.
Let the flowers of knowledge bloom in our hearts.
Let us move ahead and become the best. Sing and learn through songs.